Hey Chase, I really like how we've made some changes to that. Well, created a process for you to practice with. Introduce. We can introduce new things at different times, but having that system when we have a 20 ball system, that I think will be helpful for you to make any changes in the future. And just leaving it that way and getting used to practicing in that fashion should make it much easier for you to transition through different phases of change and different movements. So we had been doing with the 20 balls, we'd been doing the order was the swing up the wall. So the start working at the head of the club, working up the wall to knee high, and then flattening out behind you. Then the second one was the club on the shoulder, turn back, swing through. The third one was the balancing your left foot and swinging through. So I like, and then the fourth one was just hitting shots with that feel. So I'd like to keep that going. However, I'd like to substitute and change the order just a little bit. I'd like to take out the second component. So I still want the club working up the wall and behind you. I'm going to take out the second component with the club on the shoulder. Now you said you'd like to do this one in the future. That's fine. If you want to do this one in the future, that's fine. Go ahead. However, it's not your major focus now. I'd still like you to do the left foot balance drill. And then the new drill is this one we've done here today. So it's completing your backswing and feeling like you're getting the club. So complete your backswing, left your left foot, and we're going to be working on trying to plant your left foot, getting used to actually getting squatted and planted in that left side so it can actually brace on the way through, where you tend to just spin your hips and that left leg just moves out and doesn't actually do any bracing. So we're really trying to get you to plant that foot so it knows that it's about to get hit against. So plant it in, get it ready to go so we can actually get a strong left side to hit through and against. That way your foot's going to be less likely to move out and peel off to the back into your heel. So this is not a terrible position by any means, but there's still too much rotation through when you finish. It's out beyond 90 degrees. For a standard iron shot, we don't want that amount of rotation. We want to have your torso pointing down towards a target at this point with a 7 iron or a 6 iron or a 4 iron. It doesn't need that much rotation through. If you've got that much rotation through, the shaft is going to be blocked coming into impact. If the shaft is blocked, the face needs to be shut. And that kind of gets that cycle going. Blocking and shutting is one of the reasons why you get that dip in the follow through, because you've got nothing to, everything's trying to get down to the ball. So, by planting the left side, we should be able to get you to not turn through as far because that left hip and left leg will brace. We also gave you some feelings with your shots that we were trying to get you to feel as though when you were coming back and through that we're hitting some wedge shots and pitch shots, feeling as though the weight wasn't moving off to the left as much. It was just staying there in the middle of your foot. We can see with this drill, when you plant that left foot, how much the weight's right through the middle of your foot and it's not out to the left into your heel. We want everything working and staying more in that middle of your foot. Working and staying more in the middle of your foot rather than actually spinning out into your left heel so much. That way the club can swing more down the line and turn over through the shot. That's going to help us match up and gain more symmetry with the shaft in your swing rather than having it bounce around so much. Obviously there's lots of gains for that: better quality contact, better distance, better control, more consistency. The other thing we changed with this lesson, which is actually quite a simple change, and it's just something moving along and trying to get everything matching up, was your setup. So all we changed with setup was we're trying to get you feeling like this center of mass here, the top of your abdomen, is much more squatted over the ground and bent to the ground. Now, you feel like you're really squatted here, but it actually looks pretty good. It makes it easier for you to keep your shoulders a little bit wider apart, so we can see how much better connection you have with the ground here at this point. When you're tall, you can't do that. You have to, everything's going to slide around more. It's easier to turn and pivot out of the shot. It's also easier to spin your left hip around and out of the shot as well. So everything a bit lower down to the ground here is facilitating and making it easier for you to do the movement patterns that we're encouraging you to do. Yet again, Chase, good luck, mate. Keep up the hard work. Please keep on filling in those diaries that we gave you and show them to your dad if you could as well. Thanks, buddy.